How's life? I don't know. It's alright. I've been dealing with some things like every human being and really didn't sleep much last night. I'm sorry. That's fine. I just think I need a little me time. I just think I need a little free time. A little break from the shows and the bus rides. Yeah. Last year I had a breakdown. Thoughts telling me I'm lost, getting too loud. Had to see a therapist and I found out something funny's going on up in my house. Yeah, started thinking maybe I should move out. You know, pack my car, take a new route. Clean up my yard, get the noose out. Hang up my heart, let it air out. I've been searching. What does that mean, Nate? I've been learning. Grabbing my keepsakes, leaving my burdens. Well, I brought a few with me. I'm not perfect. Looking at the view like this concerns me. Picking up the cues right, I'm quite nervous. Hate it when I lose sight, life gets blurry and things might hurt me. It's probably gonna be a long journey, but hey, it's worth it though. Cold world out there, kids, grab your coat. It's been a minute, I know, now I'm back to Rome. Looking for the antidote to crack the code. Pretty vivid, I admit it, I'm in classic mode. Don't need pity given to me, but I can't condone. Talking down to me, I'ma have to crack your nose for cracking jokes. I'm looking for the map, the hope, you see that? Been making a whole lot of changes. Wrote a song about that, you should play it. I get scared when I walk on these stages. I look at the crowd and see so many faces. Yeah, that's when I start to get anxious. That's when my thoughts can be dangerous. That's when I put on my makeup and drown in self-hatred. Forget what I'm saying and where'd the beat go? Oh, ain't that something? Drums came in, you ain't see that coming. Hands on my head, can't tell me nothing. Got a taste of the fame, it'll pump my stomach. Throw it back up like I don't want it. Wipe my face, clean up my vomit. OCD trying to push my buttons. I said don't touch it. Now y'all done it. I can be critical, never typical. Intricate with every syllable, I'm a criminal. Intimate but never political, pretty visual. Even if you hate it, I make you feel like you're in it though. You call me what you want, but never call me forgettable. Leave you deep in thought, I can never swim in the kiddie pool. Waited, I've been thinking the cinematic is beautiful. Man, I don't know if I'm making movies or music videos. Yeah, the sales can rise, doesn't mean much though when your health declines. See, we've all got something that we trapped inside that we try to suffocate, you know, hoping it dies. Try to hold it underwater, but it always survives. And it comes up out of nowhere like an evil surprise. Then it hovers over you to tell you millions of lies. You don't relate to that? Must not be as crazy as I'm. The point I'm making is the mind is a powerful place, and what you feed it can affect you in a powerful way. It's pretty cool, right? Yeah, but it's not always safe. Just hang with me, this'll only take a moment, okay? Just think about it for a second. If you look at your face, every day when you get up and think you'll never be great, you'll never be great. Not because you're not, but the hate will always find a way to cut you up and murder your faith. I've been developing, take a look at the benefits. Nothing to meddle with, I can never be delicate. My irrelevant, that depends how you measure it. Take a measurement to back it up and give me the evidence. Pretty evident, dependable, can never be tentative. I'm a gentleman, depending on if I think you're genuine. Pretty elegant, but not afraid to tell you to get it. Grip proper etiquette, I keep it to myself when I celebrate, huh? It's that time again. Better grab your balloons and invite your friends. Seat belts back on, yeah, strap them in. Look at me, everybody, I'm smiling big. On a road right now that I can't predict. Tell me tone that down, but I can't resist. Y'all know that sound, better raise your fist. The search begins, I'm back, so enjoy the trip, huh?
If you smell what the Rock is cooking. The Rock says, the Rock says, the Rock says, the Rock.
I hear voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk to me. You got your rules and your religion, all designed to keep you safe. But when rules start getting broken, you start questioning your faith. I have a voice that is my savior, hates to love and loves to hate. I have a voice that has the knowledge and the power to your fate. I hear voices crying, I see heroes dying, I taste blood that's drying, I feel tension rising. I hear voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk to me, they talk to me.
Hello and welcome to the Slammy Awards edition of the WWE Wrestling Talk Show with Lisa Rock Jones and
Sean Randy Smith as we bring you the results from the Slammy Award.
please bear in mind these results will not be given in order that they were presented live on the WWE Network and other social media platforms.
In no particular order.
We shall start with the male superstar of the year.
And the nominations were
Roman Reigns, Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre, Braun Strowman, and The Fiend, Bray Wyatt. And drumroll please. The Slammy goes to Drew McIntyre.
after the year he's had. I'm surprised.
And let's change from the male to the female superstar of the year.
Nominations were
Becky Lynch, although we do not know why, since she hasn't been seen since after WrestleMania. Charlotte, again, who took an extended break. The longest reigning SmackDown Women's Champion, Bayley. The Empress of Tomorrow and current Raw Women's Champion, and spoiler alert, one half of the Tag Team Champions, Asuka, and the current SmackDown Women's Champion, Sasha Banks.
drum roll, please.
The Slammy goes to Sasha Banks. And
Category.
whilst some people may question this, if you think about it, in the 6 months so have passed from WrestleMania to October. She has been the Raw Women's Champion, one half of the Tag Team Champions, and has now won the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Next category.
Well, since we've gone through the male superstar and female superstar, shall we go through the overall superstar of the year? The
And the nominations were
Asuka, Roman Reigns, Sasha Banks, Randy Orton, Bayley, Braun Strowman, Becky Lynch, The Fiend, Charlotte, and Drew McIntyre. Basically everyone who was in the other two categories.
and drum roll please.
The Slammy for Superstar of the Year goes to Drew McIntyre. And again, after the year he's had, despite a little interruption called
COVID-19.
deserves it. Now, we go from singles to tag team.
Yes, new. Tag Team of the Year and nominations were
The New Day, Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro. The Golden Role Models, as they were briefly, Bayley and Sasha Banks, and Street Profits.
and the winning Tag Team of the Year was drum roll please.
The Slammy for Tag Team of the Year goes to the Street Profits.
Some surprise after the year they've had.
They've undefeated with the Raw Tag Team Championships, and technicality have us been held the SmackDown Tag Team Championships undefeated as well.
Yes.
Right. Next we go to the match of the year.
And the nominations were
Becky Lynch versus Asuka for the Raw Women's Championship from the Royal Rumble.
of this year.
Well, it was the 2020 awards. Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns, champion versus champion at Survivor Series. The triple threat ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship at Clash of Champions between Jeff Hardy, AJ Styles, and Sami Zayn. Bayley versus Sasha Banks, Hell in a Cell match for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso for the Universal Championship in a I Quit Hell in a Cell match. AJ Styles versus Daniel Bryan for the vacant Intercontinental Championship on the June 12th episode of SmackDown. The Boneyard match between The Undertaker and AJ Styles from WrestleMania, or Empty Mania. The Men's Royal Rumble match. The quote-unquote greatest wrestling match ever between Edge and Randy Orton at Backlash, and for some bizarre reason, in a match we should kind of cover in a while, The New Day versus the Hurt Business for the Raw Tag Team Championships on the November 16th episode of Raw.
And the final, and so the winner of that, drum roll please.
Slammy for Match of the Year goes to The Undertaker versus AJ Styles in a boneyard match at WrestleMania. Now, this is probably down to a couple of reasons, one of which we shall cover when we get to one of the other awards.
Yes.
Next, we go to Rivalry of the Year.
And the nominations were
R-Truth versus The World. Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton. Sasha Banks versus Bayley. Edge versus Randy Orton. Seth Rollins versus the Mysterio family. And Lana versus the announcer tables. And drumroll please. The Slammy from Rivalry of the Year goes to Edge versus Randy Orton. I can kind of agree with, although it was cut short due to Edge getting injured in the greatest wrestling match ever.
yes, unfortunate.
Next we go to Return of the Year. And the nominees are Sami Zayn when he returned after taking time off at the start of
COVID-19.
and to get himself the true Intercontinental Champion. Goldberg when he returned to challenge The Fiend for the Universal Championship at Super Showdown. Edge when he made his return in the Royal Rumble match 9 years after being forced to retire. MVP making his return to the company in the Royal Rumble match. And Roman Reigns returning after the main event of SummerSlam after he took time off at the start of
COVID-19.
Drum roll please. Slammy went to Slammy for Return of the Year goes to, oh, surprise, surprise, Edge.
We saw that coming a mile off.
Yes. What's that? Surprise out of nowhere? So, the moment of the year. The nominees for Moment of the Year, we had The New Day gets drafted apart from the start of the draft on October 9th episode of SmackDown. Then we had The New Day's final farewell address the following week on SmackDown.
Yes.
Roman Reigns uniting with Paul Heyman. Bayley betraying Sasha Banks. As just mentioned, Edge's return at the Royal Rumble. The final farewell of The Undertaker, which is probably one of the reasons why he won Match of the Year.
And
Drew
the nominee.
McIntyre defeating Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania, and Becky Lynch announcing her pregnancy.
And the winner of that category was, drumroll please,
The Slammy from Moment of the Year, again, surprise, surprise, goes to The Undertaker's Final Farewell.
can't say we're not surprised because of what's been going on.
And we have two more categories with nominees, then just a assortment of wacky ones.
Yeah, they pretty much were.
So, who was the breakout star of 2020?
And the nominations were
Dominic Mysterio, Otis, The Street Profits, Murphy, and Bianca Belair.
and the winner of that category was
The Slammy for Breakout Star of the Year goes to The Street Profits,
making it their second Slammy of the night.
along with Drew McIntyre. Then we go to Ring Gear of the Year. Bit of a funny category, but the nominees were Charlotte, Sasha Banks, Seth Rollins, Shinsuke Nakamura, Bianca Belair, The New Day, or Carmella.
And the winner of that category was
Drumroll. The New Day. Who have also had a history of wacky ring gears. So, in the other categories, we have Musical Performance of the Year. Surprise, surprise. I wonder who this could be.
Yeah, same here.
It's a universal truth that WWE stands for.
Walk with
Elias. Social media superstar of the year. Bailey, who has been quite the insulter and trash talker on social media. Speaking of trash talker,
yes.
trash talker of the year went to Lacey Evans and The Hurt Business of MVP Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, and Cedric Alexander. WWE Network Documentary of the Year, again, surprise, surprise, went to The Undertaker's Last Ride.
Yes.
Celebrity of the Year,
Was pretty much a surprise one. Well, not surprising
not
one.
really, Rob Gronkowski from his appearance at WrestleMania. Double Clutch of the Year, Bayley attacks Sasha Banks. Most creative 24/7 championship pin of the year, Drew Gulak as a janitor. And then, finally, we had the referee of the year.
This one was hilarious.
WWE Senior Referee Charles Robinson.
Despite John Cohen's best efforts.
Yeah. These are the Slammy results for the main roster of WWE. This coming Wednesday, NXT will feature their end of year awards. We'll also cover. But until then, immediately unless you listen to this immediately following this recording, he is
Sean Randy Smith, and he is
Mr. Rock Jones, and we shall see you either next week for the NXT End of Year Awards or coming like next
with TLC.
C.